Hello everyone, this is FilibusterFox and I'm taking a look at Defense Grid: The Awakening as the penultimate game in my tower defense week. This is one of the best acclaimed tower defense games on the market for a very long time. A pure tower defense game, not a hybrid like Sanctum, Orcs Must Die, or Dungeon Defenders. Now, this game is $10 on Steam with 4 DLC packs, each with 2 maps, 4 game modes each. We'll get into that later. For available for $1 each. So if you got everything for it right now, it'd be about $14. So there are a few different game modes. First, there's the Awakening campaign, which is the original campaign. The Borderlands campaign, which is a new addition. 4 extra maps there. And CHAS, which was from it was from the potato challenges. I'm not sure if this is still given unless you participated in the potato thing for the Portal 2 launch, but if it is, these are fun little Portal themed maps, as you can probably see from that picture. They're also very hard, so that may or may not be available if you buy it. I cannot say for sure, but if it is, those are 2 pretty cool maps. And there's the main Awakening campaign, which includes a lot of maps. There are also the 4 DLCs, as I mentioned before, each for $1. Each contains 2 additional maps, as well as the 4 game modes to play on them. The game modes can vary on the maps. Like, let's see what this one has. Okay, this one has a few game modes. So story challenge, which makes the opponents tougher. You start with 10,000 resources and no resource recovery or interest in tougher aliens. The walkers just keep coming. You can only have 10 towers in play. That's a tough one. Practice, you start with 20k and nothing. Recovers out of bullets. Gun towers or cannon towers are not available to you. Green towers, you cannot upgrade the towers. The poison core, there's only a single core. Loose core destroys aliens on contact. Resources are not recoverable from aliens killed by core. Okay, so what that means is when they in this game, I'll explain that in a moment. Let me just show you the first mission of the story. Now, this has very good voiceovers and a storyline to it, which is kind of neat for a standard tower defense game. You can zoom in and zoom out. Pretty good graphics too.
Back, are they? Yes, well, we knew this day might come, and so it has. Precisely why I was downloaded into this computer 412,806 days ago, to assist you. I was once in your chair, you know. I've waited so very long. God, that is raspberries. The most delightful burst of flavor. Sorry, a few cobwebs seem to have built up over the millennia. But first things first, I dare say a bit of practice will do us both some good.
Alright, so where the crystals turn green, towers can be built on these little squares. So we'll go ahead and look at the towers. You only get the gun tower in this first mission.
Towers. It will deplete your resources, but that's what they're bloody well for, isn't it?
Alright, so I've got 200.
They'll be coming for the power cores.
2 towers.
If they get hold of them, they'll run for it. Destroy them before they get past the perimeter, though, and I can bring the cores back.
These are the power cores.
If I run out of power cores, I shut down.
If they're all gone, you lose. The aliens will come along their path, whatever the level may have it as, grab the power core, walk around, and leave with it. If they get all the way out of the exit, which is denoted by the exit arrows, that core is lost. Your total cores are at the top left along with your resources, the number of waves at the top center, and the recon up there will show you when they come, but it's currently unavailable for this map. So here are the first initial aliens. A little tower shooting.
Oh, I should mention that there is an upside to their assaults. The more of them you destroy, the more resources I can harvest from the wreckage.
So I got 40 resources from that wave. Not enough to build a gun tower, which costs 100. So, what's the speed up button? It may not be available yet. Just waiting on the next wave. The first level's a little slow, but I'll jump ahead in the campaign and show you the later one. As with most standard tower defense games that are the original of the genre, you don't do much aside from placing and upgrading towers. Can I upgrade the tower? No. Okay, these orange ones are a little harder to kill. Little fraps lying there. Despite the relatively good quality of the graphics for a tower defense game, there is no performance costs, pretty much. At least for me. Unless I'm running fraps. Alright, so this is them walking back with the cores. You notice they're glowing blue there. When they die, the core is released and slowly floats back to the base. Other aliens can pick that up if, say, all your cores are taken and they just walk back empty-handed, they can grab it.
Tactical recon net is becoming impaired. We'll have to do something about that, won't we?
Okay, and I won the mission. It plays the dramatic music.
Flawless job.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna skip ahead a little. Let's look at Guardian's Fall.
Some towers are better than others against certain alien types.
Alright, so they've got a flight path here, and they've got a land path. There's the
already
core,
told you that,
there's
haven't I?
the exit. So I need a cannon tower here, which has good range and can shoot air targets. Put a gun tower there, and put a gun tower there. Alright, now up at the top you see that I have recon now.
I'm afraid there's not much here to work with.
That'll show what kind of aliens. That's groups of smaller aliens. Oh really, can a tower not shoot them? Crap. I seem to have a laser button up there. Is that a power, I guess? Alright, yes, there is an orbital laser you can fire. Let's check it out.
They'll be feeling that sting for some time.
Well, that was fun. Does it recharge? I hope it recharges. Alright, killed off that wave, no problem. Need a bigger weapon in that spot.
Take those things out.
You can get a flamethrower tower, which is effective when they all bunch up in lines near it. There's not a really good place to put it on this map except here or there. Laser is good there.
Where have they gone? The raspberries are all gone. So sweet. Everything is gone.
Guy likes raspberries. Apparently. Put a Tesla tower there. Does good damage to big guys, so if anyone can sneak through to that point, that will help deal with them. But those guys have shields, so you've got to knock out the shields to do damage to them. This is pretty self-explanatory. Missile. Okay, can only shoot flying targets. So we'll stick that back there. Let's speed that up a little.
I'm so sorry. This city was my home. I saw incoming.
Let's see. Put a slow gun there, inferno gun there. Slow gun. There it goes. Pops out, slows everyone, and it's AoE when it does that. As line of sight, for example, the gun towers cannot shoot directly through other towers.
The cores, they're taking them.
Yes, I'm aware of this guy.
Because one of our cores back. Something new coming in.
Okay, the circles I think mean flyers. Could be mistaken. But they could just be shielded guys.
Added alien information to database.
Oh, must have had a new opponent. A little late to get that useful. Beef up a little, die.
Orbital laser is now ready to fire.
Okay, so it does recharge, that's good. Stick a meteor there. Sell that cannon. Plow. Meteor's pretty much the artillery. At least that was a missile. Cannon tower there. Orbital laser here. Problem solved. Alright, so I've got a good little defense going. Here comes some flyers. Oh, he was quickly taken care of by that missile tower. Probably not a huge threat. Glad I put those up though. Let's see. This could use a meteor. Probably put laser there. You can also upgrade these towers, like this guy sees a lot of action, so I can spend 200 to do more attack and range, like the meteor. We get more attack, and fire, a lot more attack. Alright, so let's stick the laser there. So far I'm doing pretty well. Nothing's really getting past too bad. Just kind of fast forward through this. More meteor. They get to fire at them for very long times. It can be very effective. A little frame rate lag going. Thank you, Fraps. I'll stick the cannon there and gun there. Cannon probably be good there too. Alright, now it's getting a bit problematic. Got another wave coming in while I'm still finishing off this last wave. My laser's charged. So if they can just pick up the course from there when they die, move them around, so it's going to be a lot harder to stop them at this point. Right, meteor there can fire all the way over here, so it's great. Lots of time on the spot.
We're low on power.
Alright, so they've got all the cores, so I have to kill them. One thing about tower defense games is once you've spent your money, you feel a little helpless to stop things as things start going horribly. You start selling off towers and moving around. I don't tend to do that. Gun there. Gun there. These guys might get away. Gun there. Stop him. Oh, okay, well they got one.
Get our course back. They've already taken one.
Stay up here on that too. Ready fire and attack. Wow, so much. Still got some pretty heavy stuff coming through there. These guys might get to block off some of those cores. Alright, that's all my towers built. Now everything's going to go into upgrading. Stuffed all that. I'm going to upgrade this first, I think. Maybe not, maybe I'll do this here. 500 Gs. The laser is operational. Now those guys, I believe, summon guys in front of them, which makes them compounding threats. Plenty waves to go. Oh, and the larger ones. Oh yeah, you can left click to show their stats. Larger ones, like those, can only carry one core, as you see. They're also stealthed. That's a fast one. There we go. But some of the larger ones can carry them more than one core at a time, which is why I've lost 3 cores instead of just one, with only one opponent having gone through. Which purchase that upgrade for me. You see, much like in Sanctum, the towers change colors. Well, this game did come first by a while. It's not like they emulated Sanctum.
The core has been returned.
Looks like perhaps... Okay, those are all shielded. Get some more meteor upgrades. Now when they're upgrading, they're not useful, so it can be inappropriate to upgrade them in combat like this. Missing a lot of shots. Oh, frap flag there. Fraps rag. Oh yeah. I speak clean English when I'm playing games.
Cores. They're taking them.
So we'll speed this along a little. Alright, well I've got to do something about these guys up here, so I'm going to upgrade this gun. Hopefully they'll get finished off by those towers. Excellent. Now these guys are super fast and can carry 3. Hopefully he gets taken down since he's a problem. Yeah, it looks like they'll get him. This one hasn't taken as much damage, but it isn't out the floors yet. It can get it on its way out.
Yes, rebel bomb.
Lady tower might have been upgraded a little too late. This guy's getting through. Come on. Man. Problematic. And upgrade. There we go. Really big explosion now. Delightful. I still have later. Got a nice break before the next wave. These guys can finish these guys off and then be big old race. Oh, looks like flyers.
You've got them zeroed in now.
There is a super boss there. I'm gonna go ahead and use the orbital laser on him.
Yeah, now they were getting hit from space, feels like.
Right. That saved me some trouble with him. Hopefully those missiles have to be enough as they are. Don't want to upgrade them while they're shooting. There we go. Should leave me a little more secure against whatever comes. Next. Normally I'd still be shooting that boss by a laser. Probably should have saved that though. Moving right along. Cannon upgraded.
They're making off with them.
So it looks like we are cleaning off the majority of them before they can get in here.
Our power. They're running low.
Crap, those markers are a problem. Yeah, those will get away. Ooh. Very big problem. Fortunately, the upgrade of Mr. Tower should take care of the flyers, no problem, which are usually my biggest weakness in any tower defense. Upgrade that. For that. 1,000 for that. Upgrade that.
The gun handled that is rather nicely.
Alright. Those are a couple of big guys, and these can take 3. I've already lost half my cores. Hopefully all those will get out of the way before those guys get here. That's a guy who summons others. Be a problem. Oh, good, lasers up.
I think poor devil has seen the lights.
Perfect.
Too much of it.
Very helpful having that. That guy needs to die. Go. That should. Okay, I do have enough cores left to not lose if all of them escape, but they won't all escape. You'd hope they won't. Okay, that one died. One went down. That one looks like it'll go down. Oh, just barely. No, it's just the summoner. Alright, problem solved.
Done. But for heaven's sake, don't relax.
Alright everyone, this has been Defense Grid The Awakening. Stay tuned tomorrow for the release of Dungeon Defenders, the tower defense / action RPG.
That'll hold him for a while.
I will get you the video as early as I can tomorrow. It's been FilibusterFox. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, comment, and stay tuned for the next one. See you next time.